Hi guys, I couldn't get any video last night. It was too windy. Basically all day yesterday it was too windy, but I've been managed to get out here in the field, and I'm getting ready to start this morning using the bowling disc and the drag. So I'll get a little video as I go over to the other field. Hi guys, I had to stop and move a tree. This end is always the wettest, as you can tell. But that don't slow us down or stop us. Woo. so it's going to make this difficult. I've got across all of it once over here. It's broke up pretty good for the first, you know, hitting it the first time. There is a thing about this ground, the first time you hit it in a year, that you need to let, you don't want to disc it deep, you just want to break the crust, get a couple inches deep and let it lay. We got rain on the way and more in the next couple of days, so I don't need to break it up real good. Just get it broke to where it can air and the sun can get to it, and it just makes working it the next time a whole lot simpler. A lot of grass out there, but it's all been across now. Now I'm going back across the road to get the field cultivated ground and the chisel plow ground, hopefully before it rains. So we'll be back here in a bit, guys. Harrow's doing a good job, I think. We'll see you here in a bit. Well, hi guys. It's Thursday night, about 6:15, calling it a night. I've got all the ground over here worked up to that tree on the point, about where you can see the little green strip on is double disc. Everything this side is just hit it once with a disc. We got rain coming. It rained this morning a little bit. It rained on me once while I was discing across the road, but I managed to get across 20 acres today. Feel pretty good. Tired, but I feel like I got a good bit done. Got kind of a late start and didn't get a whole lot done yesterday, and it was so windy yesterday that I don't care where you put the camera, you wouldn't have been able to hurt anything but the wind. So I'll take a little ride here. Got this side, the rest of it from where I stopped discing to the woods is going to be no-tilled, which I can dig. But it's so funny when you go from one side of the road to the other, how much of a big difference there is in the soil working. You could really see it this morning when I got up here. This across the road here is getting dark. But this over here, you're really better off the first time you hit it in the spring to work it shallow. This ground over here, like I say, you're better off the first time you turn it to do it shallow. You know, you don't want to go in 3 inches. All you want to do is break that crust, turn that dirt a little bit to where it can get air down in it and sunlight to the surface. Tomorrow morning, I would say, I know it's going to rain tonight, this would break up really good tomorrow morning if I could get to it before it rains. But I got all this disced up. It's hit once. disc the ends off, and I really wished almost, but I know better, this end was hit twice. And it looks a little cloudy, but for this ground, this time of year, this looks really good. But you got a lot of stuff like this, you know, chunks that you can't even break. But it's going to rain. I wanted to get the grass off of it, and it don't look bad. I mean, it does not look bad for the first pass. Any of this. Now, it's just one pass across it with a disc. I know the rain's coming. I'm surprised it's not raining right now, but this would break up, you know, if it gets a rain on it, like they're talking, this can dry out easy now. In the fall, the best thing you can do to it, as soon as you get done cutting beans, hook the disc up, lightly disc it. Get that trash turned under a little bit, mixed, and then come spring, it's easier to work. It's easier to do anything with. And you can tell, you know, there's a lot of trash residue from last fall in this yet, which is exactly what I want. I don't want it worked deep. You work it deep, and then next spring it's a mess. I mean, it's a pure mess to deal with. But all in all, cover 20 acres, which may not sound a lot to most guys, but when you're only running a 14-foot disc, 20 acres is a bunch, and especially when it's in, you know, you got 3 fields like this. This is a big L shape. You know, you spend more time turning than you do anything else. But at any rate, guys, the first field work, official day of field work, is over. I feel good. There's a lot of places across the road, especially where I chisel plowed, where I field cultivated it. I didn't think I was ever going to get it done because it's so rough. Be marks in the road. If you don't think there's a big difference in this soil, now this is twice with a disc right here. Once from there on. That's once across the road with a disc, but you can see the difference in this soil. But at any rate, guys, we're calling it a day. It's been a long one, and time to go home and relax a bit. But at any rate, guys, we'll see you next time, and as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. First full day is done. We'll see you next time, guys.